Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode or another video about fashion and fashion design. Well, today I'm going to talk about pronunciation, books, and the information that you need. I in my last videos I've been talking about that every student of fashion design should have an ideal designer. When I say ideal designer, it can be an international designer or a national designer. So when you say just having them on Instagram and following them does not make you an ideal follower. When I say ideal designer, that means you should know about the designer, where he is born, what is his signature style, his or her, and so on and so forth. And that will happen only when you kind of study all the national designers and when you try and study all the international designer. So it is very, very important for students, especially of fashion design, to have one ideal designer to follow up. Like for me, I'm this is also a little mention with a heavy heart that my ideal designer is no more now. He just passed away a few months back, Mr. Rohit Bal. So I know he's born in Kashmir. His signature style is lotus. He likes a lot of drama and so on and so forth. That's the national designer. But parallelly, also I know about Tarun Tehliani, J. Valaya, uh, and the other designers. And on international forum, I have studied about a lot of designer, but uh, my idol is Jean-Paul Gaultier, and I've studied, I've seen his interviews, I've followed his shows, and so on and so forth. So that is what I want to say here. So if you also, when I'm saying talking about Jean-Paul Gaultier, I'm also talking about pronunciation. A lot of people, some of them would, you might have heard the word haute couture, and different pronunciations for every word. Since we are Indians and we have a different accent to speak a word, it is always necessary for all of us to kind of learn how it has been pronounced. Uh, what is the right pronunciation of that word rather than spoiling it. Like, for example, Jean Paul Gaultier, when you look at the spelling, if I'm reading by the spelling, it says Jean Paul Gaultier, but the pronunciation is Jean Paul Gaultier because all these fashion evolved or happened or recognized or started from France, or French is the dominating language. So it is necessary for all of us to pronounce the word in the same form. When I say pronounce the word in the same form, I also mean to say many a times the teachers would say a word in a very different accent, which does not mean that they are wrong. Language is a medium to communicate. Please learn it yourself and upgrade yourself with the pronunciation and try and speak. You can write the word on Google with the speaker. You can put your headphones, repeat the word again and again. For example, there's a word called boutonniere. Boutonniere is a small brooch which is made or worn by Englishmen during their wedding, and this is naturally made with the natural stuff, whatever is available, and they kind of wind it, and it is called as a boutonniere. So all these pronunciations are very, very important, and the pronunciations would not happen one fine day. So you kind of have to practice it again and again, and also use it. This is very, very important. Plus, also, I have got today a lot of books which I want to show it to you, and I would want all of you to not read everything and trust everything, whatever is available on the internet. make a habit of learning from the books, like the way maybe we have done. So this is one of my favorite books. This is called as Art, and it is written. All the consultant is Mr. Andrew Grement Dixon, and this is a very beautiful book, a very thick book which talks about different periods, not about only fashion, but about art, how you have to remember. For example, if you are saying symbolism, or you are talking about art nouveau, art deco, what is the difference? And that will happen when you read and see a lot of picture, so that you can also make your point of view. So this is one book that I would suggest all of you to read. All these books, I understand, are the costly books, and again, you cannot buy them in one go. You don't pressurize your parents that you have to have them, but gradually, like this book, I must tell you that I asked my sister to give it to me as a gift for my birthday. So this is how I would want to kind of have a book. Another book that I have is of Versace, and this is the art and craft of Versace, which has a lot of um, pictures, garment pictures, and little description. So, to have the feel of fashion. So, these books are always available in my house, and I keep it and I kind of refer to them whenever possibly I can. The other book is 10 Years of Dolce and Gabbana, and this book also has a lot of pictures. And see, when you look at the book, you also understand the composition of a page, the composition of the layout, how the typography has been used, and all that. I mean, what's the essence of the feel? This book is all black and white, and maybe I think later, I'm not too sure. Yes, later there are a few pages which are colored. So one must get into the habit of reading books. There is another book which is called as the 100 best fashion products or item. I'm not able to find that book, but I will surely show it to all of you. I mean, they are talking about things which evolved or which happened or which were invented just like that, and why they were named like that. So this is a very nice book, and whenever you want to kind of also study and improve your fashion vocabulary, you should always have a book. This is a picture and word dictionary, and this is only about fashion. So all the words like tactile, textile, um, um, also what is a bird eye weave, what is silk, what is herringbone pattern, what is gingham pattern, or what is a necklace, what is uh, a earring, all these definition. When you say stilettos, what are stilettos, what is the difference between a stiletto and a platform heel, and all those things with pictures, it is there. And if you want, you can always write to me. I can share the name of the book for you. In the meanwhile, I'll look for the book and I'll share it with you, what you should have. So these are few books. I mean, one a student of fashion design should always have one book, which is the vocabulary book, which is very necessary, and few designer books. Also, if you are very arty person, like whenever I visit my hometown, I go to Mrignani and I see a lot of book there. So there is a book called Chaumasa, which I have picked, which is in Hindi, which talks about how uh, the tribes of MP used to decorate their houses every 3 or 4 months, and what is the importance of decorating the house and what are the stories. So things like that. I mean, this is a gradual process. Make fashion design rather than just a profession. I mean, I would really want to see very dedicated students. If you want to also know about the subject book, like I have one, I was very fascinated with and was good. I mean, reasonably good with fashion illustration. So I have this book which is called Fashion Sketchbook. This is the sixth edition by Beena Abling. So she tells you what is a croquis, what is the length of a croquis, how to draw it, how to color it, how to have the texture, also how to stylize your croquis. And for pattern making and garment construction, I mean, evergreen is Armstrong if you want to follow that. So these are few books that one a student of fashion design should always have. If you want their names and editions and the publishers, please do write to me and I'll give you all the publishers and the name of the books. I'm here to help. Thank you so much and wish you all the best in whatever you guys do. And I look forward for a lot of communication from your side. Do write in. Thank you so much for watching in. Thank you. Of you to share these videos with people who want to pursue design or are feeling a little confused, and also do likes and subscribe. Thank you.